Watch, cops storm bar like it's a war zone, assault dozens of innocent people. By Justin Gardner, July 16, 2017. Merced, CA, police stormed into a hookah lounge in the early morning hours on Sunday, July 9 in a manner that can be described as nothing short of terroristic. Video captured by a security guard at Chandelier's Hookah Lounge shows us once again that all too often, cops are the ones who needlessly escalate situations into fear and violence. The video begins with multiple cops screaming at patrons to back up, right after barging in with riot guns and batons. The crowd of people enjoying a relaxing Saturday night socializing at the Hookah Lounge are bewildered and frightened by this sudden act of aggression. One cop fires a rubber projectile at a man who was being pushed backward by another cop, which causes even more panic as people are trying to flee the room. The video cuts to another segment after cops, with tasers drawn and pointed, have managed to put several people on the ground. Others are letting their frustration at this unprovoked violence be known, as we can hear one person shout, "Why the FK are y'all doing this?" Advertisement. According to the Merced Sun-Star, the video was corroborated by multiple witnesses, including one black female UC Merced student. She said police first entered the building with flashlights. They left, and people resumed the event thinking the situation was over. But the police rushed back in with guns and tasers drawn, causing the confusion and fear. During all this, one officer slammed the student's friend to the floor and sat on his neck. As the student began to protest, saying he can't breathe, an officer shouted, "Stay back or I'll shoot." Indeed, the assault on innocent patrons begs the question, why did the cops do this? Read more. Cops claim LSD killed this dad, but autopsy and video confirms they hogtied him to death. The Mercer Police Department, MCD, stated they were looking for a suspected burglar in the area, who was not caught. Instead, 5 people were arrested from a situation entirely created by the cops. Assuming the MCD statement is true, does the most logical approach to apprehending a burglar involve storming a social club as if it's a military raid? It's ludicrous to expect that everyone will immediately become quiet and complacent as armed police storm suddenly into the building. In fact, that would be disturbing as it would indicate an entirely submissive population. There is no escaping the fact that cops created this situation, and it will sow more fear, anger, and distrust among the community which cops are supposed to protect and serve. Fortunately, no one was killed or seriously injured, from what we know, but that could have easily happened with tasers, riot guns, and the excessive force used. The department says an investigation is ongoing, but we know there's a very good chance they will find they did nothing wrong. It's all too easy to create the narrative that the patrons' actions justified the violent response, and most media will simply echo this without question. This kind of disturbing assault on innocent people who are supposedly protected by constitutional rights cannot be allowed to be normalized. Please share this video so we can continue to expose the ever-encroaching police state.
Hey, Sheriff, we have a question about why your office Your intelligence division is investigating private citizens for criminal investigation that happen to be activists that are overseeing your department. Why would you have your intelligence division investigate private citizens? We have done... Sir, we don't hate anyone. We love freedom and we love American people. And government is out of control. That's why you're seeing such a revolt nationwide. Why can't you just answer, why is Susan Edwards, your intelligence division, investigating private citizens? This should not happen.
Are you here to apply for a job?
Possibly I might be applying for a job, but that's irrelevant to my question. Why would you ask that question?
Well, enjoy the fair.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse you?
Excuse me, sir.
So those of you that haven't
Wow.
been on a bike before,
Sheriff's getting a little too pushy. You work for us, Sheriff. Just keep that in mind. At one time we respected you, but not with that type of attitude.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say, Actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, you know, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, you know, at least I can do it. You know, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea, too, that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.